Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of TalkingWithHeroes.com from Kalsu, Iraq. And we're here with the 3rd Heavy Brigade Combat Team, 3ID, and the 203rd Brigade Support Battalion out of Fort Benning, Georgia. And we're talking now with First Lieutenant Jesse Scrivens.
Yes, sir.
Got it right.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, sir, to Talking with Heroes.
Hey, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to speak to you.
Thank you for your service to our country.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Pleasure's all mine.
Thank you. Why don't you tell the people watching the video a little bit about yourself and how long you've served?
Okay, my name is Lieutenant Scrivens. I've been in the Army just over 18 years. You know, it's been a great adventure being in the Army. It's a big adventure here in 3rd ID.
Okay. Now you also, your wife is in the Army.
Yes.
She was recently in Balad.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that.
My wife was deployed out here as well. She was up in a place called Balad. Fortunately for her, she's home now. She went home around the 1st of August. She's at home with the kids. We're having a good time and sending me lots of pictures and big smiley faces on Facebook and Yahoo Messenger and all that kind of stuff. Pretty awesome.
Were you able to see each other while you were both deployed out here?
We were. I was actually able to see her 3 times out the course of a year, which isn't bad. I know there's lots of soldiers out there whose spouses aren't out here. They don't have the opportunity to see them, physically at all. So I think it's a big blessing that I had the opportunity to see her while she was here. Although it can be difficult at times for both parents to be away from away from your children, but that just adds to the adventure that they take on.
Who took care of the kids while both of you were over here?
We had one of our in-laws, or actually one of my in-laws, my aunt-in-law. She came down to Columbus, Georgia, and stayed in our house by way of Houston, Texas. She's home she's home now as well. So, but I'm very appreciative of her watching our children for us.
Sure. Were you able to talk to the kids together at all from here, like Skype or something like that, or?
I was able to do that a couple of times, but kids are kids. They want to mess with everything. So they mess with the settings on the computer, or and wind up, hey, now it's speakerphone, and then they start bickering a little bit. I want to talk today, blah blah blah, so forth. And next thing you know, I'm talking to the adult.
Yeah. Well, they love you in this.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah, absolutely. I spoke to them yesterday. They're doing great, and looking forward to me coming home. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Absolutely. Is this your first deployment?
No, this is my first deployment to this area.
Where were you previously?
Before I was in South America.
Oh, South America. Wow.
A place called Suriname. I went there 94. So that's quite some time ago. But still part of the Army.
How long did you serve?
18 years. Just over 18 years.
Wow. Definitely thank you for your service.
Oh, it's my pleasure. If I didn't want to be here, I definitely would be here now.
Sure.
Because it's been quite a while.
Sounds like you're staying in until you retire.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna stick around until the Army says, "Hey, it's time for you to get out, buddy." And then I'm gonna say, "Hey, can I stay just one more year?" I might do that. We'll see what happens.
Well, talk about your deployment here. If you could share it with our people watching a little bit. What you've seen in terms of when you first got here, how things were, as far as the transition and progress.
Overall, I think it's we've made some progress. You can never get rid of all the violence because we can't control each individual person and what they're going to do. But you can definitely see it. You can see it just with the locals that work here on the FOB. They actually speak to us, hold normal conversations, talk to you about their families, say, hey, and if we weren't making progress, people definitely would not share personal stories with you. They won't tell you about their families. They won't, say, hey, I've got, 4 kids and 3 wives or whatever the deal is. Seriously, I've heard that story, They won't tell you about their, whoever on the, so it's been pretty interesting. It's, people are free now. To make, they can succeed or they can fail. The choice is theirs, and they have to they need to take, step in the right direction, make decisions for themselves and their country. So it's really up to them. We're here to advise and assist them. Hey, this is a way to do it. Once we're out of here, we can't control it. We're really not controlling it now. We're just assisting them. helping them along the way, but it's ultimately their decision.
So you've been working with Chief Warrant Officer Hammond over at the supply big warehouse where she took us on tour?
I'm just part of the battalion, you know,
okay.
and she's like a technical expert. But I'm really not a supply guy. I'm a personnel person. You know, I'm human resource manager, and but you know, I get to speak with her. And actually, I get to speak with just about everyone in the battalion some point in time about some issue or something. It's pretty good stuff, you know, to help soldiers out. Help them be happy, help them get through their day. Anything I can do to help someone else, for the most part, I'm willing to do.
A lot of the soldiers have talked about care package and letters and what that's meant to them.
Oh yeah.
Experience with that too?
Actually, the soldiers that work in my shop have been quite active since we've been out here. So, you know, they have different websites where the soldiers can go on and they can say, hey, you know, can you send me a deck of cards or someone, you know, I've been seeing a soldier get like a PSP or Nintendo DS for free.
Wow.
You know, that's somebody's back home making that sacrifice. You never know where the gifts come from. It comes from churches or individuals. Somebody has to pay for that. And, so the soldiers out here really appreciate that kind of stuff. You know, everyone's actually, you know, that's a sacrifice. Any sacrifice is greatly appreciated. So, support the soldiers, you know, and that's really what it boils down to.
Why don't you look at the camera and say hello to some
I'll
friends
do that.
back home, your wife, your kids?
I would like to do that. I'd like to say hello, and you know, to my loving wife and kids. You know, my wife Lucretia, my daughters Courtney and Victoria, and my son Nicholas. My mom, who lives in Augusta, Georgia. Hello, Mom. You know, so we always want to give a shout out to them. No one says hi to Dad, but wherever you at, Dad, I'm kidding. No, my dad's in Norfolk, Virginia. Love you too, and hello.
Great.
No one says hi to Dad. Say Mom, right?
Say hi, Dad.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
very
your
much
time.
for your service to our country.
My pleasure, sir.
Thanks for being back at Fort Benning.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Cool.
Thank you, folks. Once again, we're reporting here from Kalsu, Iraq, with Fort Benning soldiers on TalkingWithHeroes.com, our online news site. Thank you for your service.us. Behind the camera, Anna Sophie Hickson. And we'll be back with more from here in Iraq.